if you want to check and see how much money you've made off of it, you can go here, and you can say total profit. It's made a total of $200 for us. But considering it costs like $2,000, that's not really saying much. Let's go to Mischief just to prove my point. It's been about half a year since we built it. Cost about $12,000, and it's made a total of $600 though. You see what I mean by roller coasters like this taking a very long time to repay themselves off? Yeah. Sometimes it really isn't worth it. You have to really think about it, but hey. You combine, like, I mean, let's have a look at our merry-go-round. I mean, wow, only 47. That's pretty bad. Oh well. And let's go here. Let's build that log flume I want to build here. Logger's Revenge, always a classic. How much money is this? 3,000. This is actually kind of risky, but whatever. We've already won the park here. Really isn't any harm. Don't be this reckless when you're doing like some of the longer parks, because trust me, some really bad stuff can happen, and then you're not going to have any money to fix those problems. Oops. So don't go crazy. Whatever you do, don't go crazy. And guess we'll pay a lot of money for log flumes. They absolutely love them for some reason. I honestly don't know why. And I'm actually going to put a burger bar back. I'll put a cotton candy stall back here. Whoops. Yeah, see? There are already people going on it. So let's see how we're doing over here. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here. Not all of our rides are pretty much making money except this. Let's see what the people think. It just they want to get off. They can get off whenever they want. They're just being stupid. Alrighty, let's see here. To be honest, we're kind of at one of those moments now where I can't really do much, to be honest. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cut ahead to whenever something interesting happens, whenever we get that new design, or if something, yeah, if something interesting happens, I'll be sure to let you know. But until then, let's cut. Alrighty, there we go. We just got something to build. It's the Steel Mini roller coaster. While we were in the cut here, I went ahead and hired a few more handymen here. I think I'm actually going to hire one more. Good strategy to use if you're having problems with guests vomiting. Set their patrol area to around the like so, to around roller coaster exits, and I'll go ahead and do that. Make so they stay in that area there and help clean up barf. And once again, I think we can charge $10 for this park now. As you can see, I'm still losing money here, thanks to the constant landscaping and, you know, costs. But you can see here, we're now making over $1,000 a year in ride tickets. So we're making about $2,000 a year, which is good. I mean, but if you look at our costs here, we got staff wages, we got our research, so we're losing at about $1,000, which means at the end of every month we only have about $1,000 to work with. Which isn't that good, to be honest, but it's workable. And I've been very bad at my mind. Like, I shouldn't have built the Mischief right off the bat. That's a really stupid idea. But hey. Anyhow, we got our Steel Mini roller coaster. Steel Mini roller coasters are a lot smoother than wooden roller coasters. They build much higher, they can go much faster, and they can have really special track elements, you know, such as loops. It actually, as you can see, they can get pretty intense. Like, you know, we got the Exterminator here. We got Fizzly, and my personal favorite, the Shuttle Loop. Oh yeah, that's where it is. Now, Shuttle Loop, always build one of these. If you have the option to build a Steel Mini roller coaster, build a Shuttle Loop. This thing is very cheap, and it makes a lot of money due to a short ride time. The fact that you can charge about $1 per ride, and the guests will still constantly go on it. They love this thing. Let's go ahead and destroy this, and let's put a Shuttle Loop here. Unless, of course, frickin' trees are in the way. There we go. And do that. Now, something I like to do here is add as much length as you can to the top here. And then go into here and increase the launch speed by a little bit like that, then test it out and see how far it goes. As you can see, we can add more. Let's try 82 and see where that takes us. Oh, before I forget, I believe this is our first example of a roller coaster that, uses a different launch mode. Some coasters have different launch modes, like continuous circuit mode, which is, the basic type. Sorry. Then we also have power launch mode, which is it blasts off from the station using compressed air. Or reverse incline launch shuttle mode, which the cart will basically move backwards and then launch forward, which makes it for some really interesting. But as you can see, our coaster is done there. So let's go ahead and do. It's actually a pretty stupid place to have it, but what the hey. Actually, now that I think about it, I should have put whatever. Let's see what we got here. Whatever. About $1 is all you need for this thing. It's really cheap, but it makes a lot of money once the guests start going on it. I'll make it $1.30. Oops. Yeah, this is also another tip here I'm just going to bring up randomly. If your guests start getting lost or something, what you can do is here, you can take these signs here and turn them around here, and you can put it here, and they can just say stuff, but if you press here like this, you'll get it. Oh, pardon me. You'll get no entry. It basically means the guests will not go up here. So if you have problems with guests getting lost or something, you can go ahead and put a sign here, and that'll stop the guests from getting lost. Very effective strategy to use. It's not something a lot of people think of. Let's see how much money. Look at that. We're making quite a bit of money off of our coasters here, which is good. However, as you can see, we're still losing money here because I'm just building like crazy. But shuttle loop's always worth it. If you have $1,000 to drop in, it's always like a good thing to put in here. Like, look at that. Yeah, see? It may look like it's too high or something, but trust me, guests love this. See, guests just love this. It looks too intense to them, but trust me. $1.50. Nah, go back to $1.30. Alrighty, we don't really have much money, so I don't really want to do this, but I'll do this just for the sake of showing it. Like I said, we've already beaten the park, so why not? If you find that like you're having trouble getting the number of guests that you need, or you're not making money from park entrance tickets or something like that, and you have a little sorry about that. Anyhow, if you have like a little extra money like I do, and you want to get some more people in the park, you can start advertising campaigns with such things as coupons for free entry to the park, half rides on a particular ride, advertising campaign for the park. Yeah, I usually don't like to use for free entry to the park because you're losing a lot of profit there. It doesn't cost that much money to do per week, but you're losing a lot of profit by offering free tickets in. But still, it's a great way to advertise if you need the guests. So let's do an advertising campaign for the park. Now, if you want to start a full campaign, you need to drop 2,100. That's for 6 weeks. That's too much money for me right now, so I'm just gonna. Now we'll just do it for 2 weeks, just to show. So now we'll have advertising campaign, 2 weeks remaining, which is awesome. So that'll attract more guests to our park. Oh, and I forgot to. Oh, never mind. See how our research is doing. Observation tower. We'll go ahead and build that whenever that's available. What day is it? 26. There's a few more days, so we'll just go ahead and. What? No. Sorry about that there, I got interrupted there. Let's see, where were we? Oh yeah. Observation tower is just, another day away. I was gonna cut ahead to whenever the observation tower is available, but we got like another minute. If that. Probably a few more seconds. Let's see here. Yes, it's 20. Uh-oh, roller coaster one's broken down. Just safety cutouts, so don't really worry about it. Whenever a roller coaster breaks down, though, check to make sure. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, see, check to make sure that it's not a certain breakdown. The one you want to worry about is station brake failure. Oh boy, we'll get into that when it happens. But it's the worst breakdown you can possibly get. it can quite literally end in tragedy. Anyhow, let's go ahead here and build the observation tower. We're building an observation tower. And by the way, if you want to bring it up, look at what that advertising campaign is doing for our park here. Look at all that money we're making. We almost went positive that month. That's how much money we made. And Parker playing our guard. Century is too cheap. Oops. I should put it to $12. You normally just want to increase it like $1 at a time, but we're pretty good where we're at, so I'm not worrying too much about it. Well, as you can see here, there is a lot more people coming into the park, and if you have a look at our not park rating, if you look at our guests, you can see that it's climbing a lot more heavy. Well, not really that noticeable, but trust me, they are. Let's see what people are thinking. Oh, there we go. Sometimes you just have to wait for a sec to see what they're thinking. And we got 4 people saying I'm hungry, so maybe we should place another burger bar somewhere, which I think I'm gonna do. First off, well, I'll put a drink stall back here. Why not? Actually, I think we're good here. We don't really need any more burger bars. We can just let the park run out, but that's boring. I don't want to be boring. Well, I'm already boring, because I'm already sitting here recording a game that's pretty much impossible to make an interesting Let's Play out of. Well, except maybe Sleuter. I mean, Sleuter made it pretty interesting after he got into it, but I'm not interesting. I have to be careful here. I'm going to burn myself like Chugga did when he was trying to catch the legendary birds. Nah, I can't possibly burn myself as bad as he did. No, I'm kidding. I love Chugga Conroy. He's a great Let's Play. He's my inspiration for Let's Playing. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of something to do here because, I mean, we still got a ways to go here. Park rating is slipping right now, but there's so many factors that can influence it. And again, RollerCoaster 1 is broken now, but this one only has like only has 1 train to it anyway, so don't worry too much about coasters that only have 1 train. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. They're not going to crash no matter what. At the most, they'll get stuck, but that can be easily attended to by just shutting down the ride, editing it, getting out of editor, and then starting it again. You can stop your coaster from getting stuck. Very simple. People are pretty much liking our park here. There's really no reason for our park rating to be going down right now, other than the fact that they're just bored. I don't really have that much to do, so I'm gonna hire some more handyman. Why not? I got enough money here. Hire a few more mechanics, a few more security guards, and hire another entertainer. Yeah, our park rating's really going on. I'm actually not sure why right now. It's really hard to tell at this. That could be it. Let's get one of our handyman here to go ahead and go over here, and we'll set a patrol area so that it cleans up around the area here. I really misjudged the patrol area. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's really useful. And look at that. Just from hiring more staff and cleaning up that bar, our park rating's already going back up. See, it's just simple things like that that most people don't think about. Let's see here. I don't really have much to do here right now. I guess I can show off the scenery now that I have some more money here. Let's dress the park up a little bit. Alright, so now, scenery. None of this is needed here. Yeah, our advertising campaign for the park is finished. But anyhow, let me just check here. Yeah, it's going up slowly. But anyhow, scenery is not needed. There is never an objective in the park where scenery is needed. It's just for your own personal preference. And in a normal park where you need money and you're having problems with money, don't bother with scenery. It's just a waste of money. It may improve the excitement of a ride by a little bit, but unless it's something like a monorail, it's really not going to be that noticeable enough to be worth your time and effort. But even so, I'm going to place a few. Just a few here and there. Make our park look nice. What do you want to do? I really like mulberry trees. I don't know why. I just do. Let's dress this part. Let's put a fountain here. Or a giraffe. Oh yeah, interesting thing about statues here. If you right click on a statue, you can actually sell it and make money back, unlike trees where you lose money trying to uproot them. Kind of a little bit of an interesting thing there. Actually, let's put a fountain here. Let's use some of these smaller ones here. Put a few here. Mix this up a little bit. Add variety. And just little things to make the park look nice. Again, none of this is needed, and if you're strapped for cash, this isn't going to help anything, so really think about it before you go ahead and start spending money on decorating here. Let's put a few hedges. You can put some hedges around here if you want to make it look nice. Let's put a few trees. Don't really need these. Let's put a few fancy bushes here. Like, let's put one here. Not really sure how a slide can break down, but whatever the game says, just gotta go with it. Add a few trees there. And finally, we'll just put a few flowers here. That's good. That's all I'm gonna do for now. But let's see here. Landscaping. Yeah, $300 just from that little bit. So it does add up if you do it a lot. But it's nice if you just want your park to look pretty. You're trying to go for something like a professional-looking park. But yeah, let's see what our guys are inventing right now. Bumper cars, awesome. Now, normally, if you had, just for an example here, if you had it set to normal funding, like it normally is, you would just be at the end of October, and you would just be getting the observation tower. That is a big difference. I mean, look, we got the observation tower about 3 months before we would normally get it if we had the area set to normal. And there we go, we got bumper cars. Bump up, bump up, bump. Okay, God, what am I saying? Let's put it right here and right in this little cozy little nook here. Put this here, and I'll put this here. Do, and do. Alright, same thing with bumper cars. Make sure the time limit is increased to 3 minutes, as always. That's what I always do, at least. Seems to work. $1 for bumper cars. If you want to, you can turn off the music. I'm not gonna, because I like the Dodgems beat. Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention. Like, if you say you want music for something else, like our wooden roller coaster here, you can go here, and you can get it to play music if you wanted to. I'll keep music. I don't really want to listen to that, to be honest. It's hard enough playing with all this background noise, and once again, park needs more money. Or not. Oh, sorry. Doesn't need more money. Let's see what people are thinking. See, we got a good park going here. Not really that much to do right now. I mean, let's see. You know what? Why not? We got the money. Let's build a lake. Let's build a little bit of a lake here for let's build it over here. So first things first, we need to lower this. So we're just going to, actually, I believe if we go here we go. This is a special tool. This is specifically made, you can specifically use this for, like, you know, making ponds and whatnot, because when you, let me make a little room here. Let's say, like, right here, it's going to dip the ground in like that. Oh. Come on. And it makes really nice looking ponds. Let's do this a little more. Okay, there we go. Wow, that almost completely broke us. Wow, I wasn't paying attention to my money, and look at that. It almost completely broke us just trying to build a little bit of a lake there. See, that's what you mean. You have to be careful. Now, just make when you're this low on money, make very subtle movements. Think about it before you do it. I know that's not usually my style, but you have to think. Is this going to be worth it? In the end, no. This isn't worth it. It's not worth spending $2,000 to build a lake here just for a ride that's barely going to make us money. And there we go. Uh-oh, RollerCoaster 2 is broken down. We're straight stuck open. Okay, nothing bad there. And now look at that, we're in the negatives. That is bad. When you're in the negatives, you are pretty much stuck. You can't do anything. Though your only hope is to really tear down a ride and get some money back, or just wait for your money to come back up. Which is going to right here, you see. I got my park. As long as I just don't do anything like anything drastic right now. I just sit back and I'm getting about $1,000 a month if we look at our finances. Yeah, about $3,000 a month from ride tickets and park entrance tickets. So we don't really have much to do right now. Kind of wish we could get some rain here so I could use the umbrella glitch, but roller coaster. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna set the funding to normal because we are low on money right now, and I don't really have much else to do. So yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut ahead to when I have some money here and I can actually do something, because I don't think you want to watch me just move around the park here and, you know, maybe change one or two things here. Yeah, I don't really think you want to watch that. So see you in a sec.